when was the last time you saw a product team deliver a feature that made no business sense at all? And what happened next?
Mm. Well, I think I do see a lot of teams that deliver with no idea if there's an
Mhm.
impact or not. And I think what happens like in the circle is that it just goes on and on like that. You deliver, you deliver, you deliver. And a lot of times they're not a good measurement of, okay, what happens after you deliver instead of just checking the box of like, okay, my roadmap is on track. So I think it's really what I see a lot. And it goes back to your granular problem, like what I was saying before on your roadmap that starts with the problems and then the solutions and
Right.
then the tests. And what's interesting is that I've also seen the opposite. Like I worked with a team that has like had a really big impact. It's like in 1 year they smashed it. Like it was amazing. Like the results were amazing, and they got to a point where they needed to keep driving growth. And they had no idea why, because they had like knew what was the big reason that they succeeded that year. But as they didn't test more granular things, like they didn't know which of the features of the changes actually had most potential and which of those features had most potential for growth going forward. So it's interesting because like for them, it went really well for a while. And then they got stuck on like, what's next now? Because I'm not sure which button to push because I globally. I measure my impact globally, but I didn't measure the impact of the bits and pieces of the puzzle that I put in for the whole last year.
That's really interesting. It's kind of funny sometimes to see that despite months spent on strategy that make us believe we are in control, we actually often lack understanding of the capacities that helped us actually capture and deliver value per se. So it's a really interesting example here.
Yeah, and I think it goes also back to being incremental, like really
Right.
going with them
Slicing
back.
the elephant.
Exactly. And seeing the impact, and you're like, okay, here I had a lot of impact. Should I push forward, or this is good? Let's go to the other one. But you still keep in mind of keeping track on that and then going back on it afterwards. And it's really following up on the impact in this granular way and not just like, okay, this is growing. This metric is growing.
Great.